everybody and welcome back to Akshata's recipes. Thank you so much for being here today. So today's recipe is this amazing green masala keema, which is something very different. Now generally we make the keema is always with some red masala. I'll leave a link below of how I make my normal keema. But today's keema recipe is just something I suggest that you should try it. I know many of us are like, oh, green keema, I wonder, but many of us do like it too. So it's simple, it's nothing very, you don't have to have many ingredients in this. It's just a few ingredients, but it makes this dish so delicious. I made it for my family today and they just loved it. So you can have this with some pao, or you can have this with roti, puri, or even some dal and rice. In fact, I love to have keema with pao, that is kadak pao, the next day for breakfast. I don't know how many of you share this little bit of glee or joy with me, but I've been doing this as a kid also. I remember my mom used to make this keema and I used to always love to have it with kadak pao the next day. It just tastes fabulous. For 2-3 days if you keep this keema in the refrigerator, it tastes even much better. So let's not delay and let's just jump straight ahead into today's lovely green masala keema. So friends, let's start with today's lovely green masala keema. So first we're going to make this green masala or green paste. Now here I have 2 cups of fresh coriander leaves. I'm using it along with the soft part of the stalk because there's a lot of flavor in the stalk as well. Now this is about half a cup of fresh pudina or fresh mint leaves. I've just washed them. These are about 4 light green chilies, the non-spicy ones. I've just cut them into halves. This is about 2 teaspoons of coriander powder, 1 teaspoon of pepper powder, and about half a teaspoon of cumin powder. Now these are a few ice cubes, 2 or 3 ice cubes, and a little bit of water, say about 4 to 5 tablespoons of water. Now these are 2 small cardamoms and 1 big cardamom. I'm going to peel them, and after peeling them, I'm just going to grind them to a very fine powder in my mortar and pestle. Now we're using the ice cubes because that helps to retain that rich color in the paste. So I'm going to add all of my ingredients to my mixer jar. And by adding about 4 to 5 tablespoons of water or as needed, we're going to grind this to a very smooth paste. So like I said, the ice cubes help to retain the green color and our lovely green paste is ready. This is the consistency we're looking for. It shouldn't be too thick, it shouldn't be too runny. Just like a chutney. So besides this green paste, we have other few ingredients. So these are about 4 medium onions chopped fine. This is about 2 tablespoons of ginger garlic paste, 2 tablespoons of kasuri methi or dried fenugreek leaves, some salt to taste, a few coriander leaves for garnish. This is about 1/4 cup of yogurt and 2 tablespoons of Kashmiri red chili powder. This is about 500 grams of keema or mince. You can use any mince that you generally do. And now I'm heating my pan and I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of oil. Let the pan and the oil get really hot, and then we're going to add our onions and we're going to fry these onions till they are nice and translucent. So keep your flame between low to medium and fry the onions really well. Now next I'm going to add the ginger garlic paste, and again we're going to fry the ginger garlic paste well too along with the onions. They say that if you fry your bagar or your bagar is really done well, the lifespan of the dish also really is longer. So I heard that from someone. Let's see, I don't know how true it is. Anyway, add half a teaspoon of turmeric powder at this stage and mix everything well. But I always like to give the bagar, a good fry. And like you can see now, we're going to coat all of the onions and the ginger garlic with this turmeric. So fry everything really, really nicely. So now in the meantime, I'm just mixed up the Kashmiri red chili powder with the yogurt. So we're going to mix it up really well and keep it aside. We're going to use that later. So now I'm going to continue frying this mixture. And now I'm going to add the green masala paste. And now we're going to mix this masala paste very well with the rest of the bagar. And now it's time to add our mince or our keema. And we're going to mix this also very well with the rest of the bagar. You should mix it up in such a way that none of the, the pinkness of the meat is not seen at all and it's just all green. Now we're going to add some salt to taste. And again, we're going to mix it in well. Now try to use a wide pan or a deep bottomed pan. And now we're going to add our curd and Kashmiri red chili powder mix. Now since it's a green masala, I'm using this because I like a darker green, color to the dish. And now I'm going to add 1/4 cup of water. So I like this greenish dark brown color to this keema. That's why I'm adding the Kashmiri chili powder. If you don't want that color, if you want it entirely green, then you can skip the Kashmiri chili powder. Now add the kasuri methi. Just crush it up between your fingers and then put it into the dish. And we're going to also add 1 teaspoon of garam masala. This is homemade garam masala. I'll leave a link of how I prepare my garam masala at home. Mix everything really, really well. And now we're going to cover and cook this for 5 minutes on a low to medium heat and stirring in between in intervals. And now our lovely green masala keema is all ready. All we have to do is just garnish it with some finely chopped coriander. And that's it, guys. This dish is ready. You can make it and enjoy it. So guys, wasn't that really super simple and really easy? So I would like you to really try this out. I know many of us are apprehensive when it comes to green masala. Not all of us like it. Like today I asked my family, I said, I'm going to try this green keema, which is my mama's recipe book. Would you like it? So they were like, try it out. It's okay. Let's give it a try. Let's give it a shot. If we like it, we like it. So I made it and they just fell in love with it. And I asked them, should I make it again? They're like, definitely. Thumbs up. So I suggest go ahead, make this recipe, and if you like it, write to me, let me know how much you liked it. I love reading your comments and I wait for all your comments to come, and I have my handful of people who write to me, and I wait for them to write to me. If they don't write to me, then it's like, oh, what happened? Like there's Janet Fernandez, there's Noella Fortes, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, there's Janet De Cruz, there's Rosie Ticuna. So these are the few people who write to me. I hope I'm not missing out anyone. Nancy De Lima. So many of them who write to me every day, and if they don't write to me, then I'm like, okay, something's wrong. So get into the Akshata's recipes clan, write to me, become a part of the recipes, share your recipes with me. If you don't want to share it in the comment section, I have my email address down in the description box. Write to me, let me know if you have any family traditional recipes. I would love to share them with all of you guys. And that's how, when we share, we care. So you're going to be helping out somebody else who's looking out for a particular recipe and make it. Like I just put up a new goan recipe of lapshi or goan rose bhaji, which I had found in one of my mom's very old recipe books that I found it somewhere hidden in one of my cupboards. And then I found this recipe, I never heard of it, and I remember my grandmom making it many years ago, and I shared it on my channel and I got such a good feedback. Everyone was like, it's such a rare recipe. So I really request you all to share your hidden treasures and family secrets and family recipes with us. It'll really help a lot of people. So guys, on that note, I'd like to thank you again for your support and being here and supporting Akshata's recipes, watching it, and I'll leave you on this note. So take care of yourselves, stay healthy, stay fit, be loving and kind to one another, and I'll catch you soon in my next video. Sooner than anything, this is Akshata signing off. Bye!